I'm Ron Mester. I'm the president and CEO of ERE Media, and we provide information that help HR and recruiting professionals do their jobs. So for my essay, I really want to talk about the importance of challenging and rethinking the fundamental DNA of the HR function. And when I say the DNA, I'm really talking about more than simply HR transformation, which is a topic that's been discussed and worked on for many, many years. The DNA is, how is the HR function even put together to begin with? What are the assumptions that we make that are maybe 50, 75, 100 years old about the HR function that we need to rethink? And I'll give a few examples. One is, we think about HR as being a function for and about employees of an organization. Actually, I think we need to rethink that. It's about talent, finding the right talent to bring to an organization to help get that job done. Talent could be employees, but talent could also be independent contractors or temp staffing or outsourced professional services or other outsourced services or offshore resources, or believe it or not, within the next few years, even robots. All of these are forms of talent, and HR should be concerned about all talent, not just one particular pool of talent called employees. So that's just one example of a fundamental rethinking. Another part of HR's DNA is the disciplines within HR. We are so familiar with compensation, benefits, training, recruiting, and so on. These are key disciplines that almost every HR function is organized around. And we pour our resources into building our expertise around those disciplines. But in the future, it may be that our resources need to be poured into building expertise around our stakeholders, these different sources of talent, or our external customers. It's an outside-in way of looking at how to build expertise in HR. So those are just a couple of examples of how we need to rethink the DNA. I'm absolutely convinced that an organization's talent is its most important source of competitive differentiation. And if it's not, it should be, and it can be. And to me, what that means is the HR function should be an organization's most important or impactful function. It isn't always, as we know, in many cases, but it should be, and it can be. And I think as the work and business environments are going through dramatic change, which they are, the way for HR to be that most important and most impactful function is by re-examining its DNA. And I want that to happen because I think it should. So the opportunities for HR related to this topic of exploring DNA is to get in front of the business and work environment changes that are happening. Not just let it happen to an organization, but if HR can change itself, it can also be in front of these major trends that are just changing the landscape of how work gets done. There are also some real challenges to this. This will not be an easy thing for HR to do. Re-examining your own DNA and how you're put together and assumptions that have been held for many years is tough. First of all, you have to be willing to let go of things that you've held true to be, for perhaps your whole career. Second of all, it's entirely possible that many people, many HR professionals, aren't cut out to be the HR professionals that we need in the future. We may need a whole new kind of talent within the HR function in order to pull this off. These are going to be very tough challenges to address.